Hello, how are you? Today I'm going to talk to you about manifestation and how we can create what we want into our lives very easily. Yes, we can. Have you read my blog on thesoulcoach.com all about how to manifest? I'm going to talk to you about some easy things that you can do to create what you want in your life. Easy. So let's get started, shall we? First thing is the universe wants to give us what we want. We're in perpetual motion and we are attracting every single second of the day. Everything that shows up in our life, we're attracting. And once we fully get that, we can start doing something about manifesting the things that we want in our lives that we're not already got. So can you understand? We are attracting everything into our life, and it's up to us to take responsibility for the things that we don't like in our life, but also to manifest the things that we want in our life. So this video, this recording is going to take you through some easy steps. So the first thing is all about getting clarity, getting clear on what you want. How can you go to a restaurant and get the meal you want if you say to the waiter, "Oh, just get me something tasty"? How can the waiter deliver to you? What if he delivers fish and you don't like fish? What if he delivers meat and you're a vegetarian? So you have to be really clear, because the universe wants to deliver. It wants to attract what you want into your life. So if it thinks you want X, it will give you X. But actually maybe you wanted Y. So think about and get really clear on what you want. This is the first step, and it's really important. Once you've got clear, then you can set about creating a vibe for you. So you then want to start thinking about what you want to say to yourself on a daily basis. So this then is about affirmations and mantras. So you start thinking about how you want to say and what you want to say on a daily basis. So, for example, one of the manifestation affirmations that I use a lot of the time is that I manifest into my life what I want easily and effortlessly. That's one affirmation that I use. Another affirmation that I use is all is well. In this moment, all is well. I can't tell you how reassuring that affirmation is. And I've said it so many times, it's become a mantra for me. So I just say it. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night in a bit of a panic and I just reassure myself all is well in this moment, because it is. All is well right now. So find an affirmation that aligns with what you want to attract into your life and that's going to work for you. Something else that will really help you as well, because once we're clear, we know what we want to attract, we really want to set our mind up for positivity. And sometimes we can start becoming aware of those thoughts that are intrusive and that are like little voices in our head that may say things like, "I'm not good enough. How am I going to attract that? I don't know how to attract that." Oh, and we have all these like little limiting beliefs. So what we want to do is to start kind of becoming aware. So what I would suggest, if you're serious about manifesting something into your life, is get yourself a little journal and start writing down and getting clear, really clear on what you want, but then start writing down those thoughts that are not working for you and the thoughts that are working for you. You can come up with your affirmations and your mantras, which will help to counteract some of those negative beliefs. So that's a good tip. It's a really good tip. And the affirmations will become mantras. You want to be able to repeat them all the time so that then they become instant and that they're there. So like me, when I wake up, that's the first thing I think about is all is well. The other thing as well that I would recommend that you do is look into Ho'oponopono. Now, I have written a blog about this, and I will do a separate chat about this as well. But this is a very, very powerful ancient Hawaiian technique that I have used time and time and time and time again, and it is a mantra that I use also in the middle of the night and during the day constantly. If something comes into my vibe that doesn't match my vibe, I want it out. I don't want it here. I don't want it here at all. So I will use Ho'oponopono technique to take responsibility for it showing up in my life, because I'm attracting everything that's coming into my life. But if it's not aligned with what I want, then why do I want it? So, but by taking responsibility, I take responsibility for it and it changes. Also, by repeating the Ho'oponopono technique, which has now become a mantra, it really helps to clear away those beliefs that do not work for me. So I would thoroughly recommend looking into Ho'oponopono. As I say, I have written a blog. So let me give you an insight to what the 4 phrases are for Ho'oponopono. So remember, this is when you use it, when it comes in, when it like something comes into your kind of awareness that you kind of feel like you didn't ask for it. So like maybe a car pulling out on you, or you just miss a bus or something, and you might start to feel yourself get into a bit of a rage. You don't want to add to that karma. You want to center and come into peace. So you're taking responsibility for it. Very simple 4 phrases. Write them down in your journal. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Simple 4 phrases, but they're really good. Now, the other thing around manifestation, so we've got clear. We're setting our mood, we're setting our vibe by getting our thoughts working for us. Okay, we also might want to start getting into movement in our body. So maybe find something that works for you where you can get a movement and a flow in your body. I love to dance, and I will repeat my affirmations and my mantras while I'm dancing. I love to run, and I will do the same. Just even gentle stretching will really help you. And I would recommend that you drink plenty of this stuff, lots and lots of water while you're manifesting. The universe loves clarity. And how can we get clear? By clearing our beliefs, by clearing our body, getting into movement. It will attract back what we put out. It will. So getting into some kind of movement, and also you can kind of, I would recommend that you do some work on meditation and mindfulness to bring in some presence to your and awareness to your day. So to start meditation so that you can come into the stillness, because there's so much noise, isn't there, all around. Like there is so much bombardment on social media, on the TV, on the just wherever we go, out in the street of you know, people, they just can just bombard us, and it's just so busy with work and everything else. So to find time to practice stillness, to find time to practice meditation so that we can come into more presence is going to help us to manifest more of what we want and more of what we don't want. Because the law of attraction and manifesting what we want, the universe and we, hand in hand, are attracting every single second of the day. And it doesn't care whether it's negative or positive, is for us or against us. It doesn't care, because it's in motion. So it's up to us to clear our vibe in order for us to create what we want, to bring more of that stuff into alignment. Now, I know also we have a divine plan. Our souls have a plan this lifetime. And so we always say, when we're manifesting and when you're putting your thoughts out there, please, universe, you know, bring this to me, or something even greater. And then what we can do is the next bit, and that is let go. And it's really hard if you don't have some good trust beliefs, because if you believe the world is against you, if you believe that you can't trust the universe, if you don't have enough belief within yourself, you're going to really struggle with this one, because it's about letting go and trusting that you and the universe together will collaborate to bring more of what you want. Don't forget, you are already manifesting, and you are already aware of what's already shown up in your life. You've manifested. So you are already manifesting. So trust. You are where you are and you're okay. All is well in this moment. So you are where you need to be. So trust that. Once you can get your head around that, you know, constant motion, we are constantly attracting, so get it to work for you. Get your mind working for you. So, trust and let go. The universe has your back. It really does. And trust that your higher self has your back. And I always explain this, if you listen to any of my videos or watch any of my videos, the sun is always shining. You only have to go up in a plane through the clouds to know that the sun is always shining. And you can relate that to the universe. The universe has your back just as much as the sun is always shining. Your higher self has your back. It wants you to create what you want to live. It wants you to create what you want in your life and to live the life that you were meant to be. So the next thing to get clear with your manifestations is to take inspired action. Now this can be really difficult, because we have a manifestation and then very often we can go into fear. How am I going to achieve this? I've got to do this, I've got to do that. Blah, 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 blah. The whole to-do list comes out, and then all of a sudden we're in a panic and we totally lost the connection to the universe and to ourselves. So breathe it out. Come on, breathe it out. Ho'oponopono, thank you for bringing this to my experience. I'm really sorry. I have no idea why I've attracted this in. I love you and thank you for bringing it to my attention. So come back to center. Do your manifestation. Get clear, really clear. Let go. You set your vibe. You're doing your affirmations and your mantras. So you're doing all of that. And then it's about inspired action. So you have to get into action, but do it from inspiration, not from fear. So inspiration is different for everybody. So for me, inspiration bubbles up. It just bubbles up, and I just know that that's an inspired idea, and I go into action. And sometimes the inspired idea might be to do nothing, and I know that's okay. And then sometimes I might go into inspiration where I am very drawn to go and talk to someone, or very drawn to go and do someone, and I really trust that inspiration. What I know is that inspiration is not coming from fear. Inspiration is not coming from those negative thoughts. Inspiration is coming from a different part of me, and I know I have to listen to it and take action. So first of all, you might have to notice, if you don't already know, what is inspiration and what is those thoughts that are coming from fear. So the inspiration is more like a gentle guidance. It's like a gentle bubble. And so getting into inspired action. Another great tip you can use for meditation. Another great tip you can use for manifestation is visualization. So just stop what you're doing right now and just imagine your front door. See your front door in your mind's eye. What colour is it? See the colour? and then make it a different colour. Now, if you can visualise your front door, you can do visualisation. Now, if you can't visualise your front door, it doesn't matter. What you can do instead is just hold that thought of what you want to manifest. So hold that thought of your front door. You can do that, yeah? Hold the thought of your front door. It's there. You just can't see it. Yeah. Okay, cool. So what I want you to do is to visualise one of your manifestations that you're really crystal clear about, and visualise it as though it's already come true. Yep. How are you acting? What are you saying? How are you feeling? It's really important to get into touch with your feelings. How are you feeling about this manifestation? What are you doing? What are you saying? You need to get really crystal clear about it. You need to get that visualization very strong. So what you can do right now is pause this and write down and really get a clear picture of what that's going to look like. So for example, if you're wanting to change your job and you don't quite know what job you want to go into, but you know you want to do it and you're crystal clear, get clear, see the visualization, how you're going to work. Are you walking to work? Are you driving to work? Visualize what you're doing. Maybe you're doing some admin. Maybe you're, whatever it might be, maybe you want to be working in hotels. See yourself going to a hotel. See yourself really clearly. How are you feeling when you wake up in the morning? You need to get this really crystal clear. I'm going to give you an example. So this is really simple, and you can always practice your manifestations with the car park spaces because they're great. But one day my dad wanted to go for a cappuccino. He'd had a really bad accident and he couldn't walk properly, but he really fancied one, and we had a favourite coffee shop to go to. So what I did was I visualised really strong. This is so simple, okay? But you can do it for the big things as well. But I visualised really clearly us pulling up outside the coffee shop, there being a parking space. We got out the car, we said, oh, that was great, Dad, we managed to get a space. And then that happened. It literally happened as I imagined it. So know these manifestations can come true. I'm off to Bali this month, and we manifested that as well. We've been wanting to go to Bali for some time. We love travel, and we just kept visualizing ourselves going traveling, and then our daughter actually ended up traveling to Bali and asked us if we'd like to join her, and so now we're off to Bali. And so these visualizations do come true, but the trick is to get clear, set your vibe. So get your affirmations working, do your affirmations and your mantras, get strong manifestations in your mind, get those visualizations really strong. Okay, clear everything away that you need to do and get into inspired action. Those are really good starter points for manifesting what you want into your life. And I'm so excited for you to be living this life that you want. And I call it living a life of magic. And living a life of magic is living the life that you want. It's living a life of flow when you're in partnership with the universe, and I promise you will start to see miracles. Things will come your way if you do some of these tips to what you want to achieve. Until next time, this is a theme for the whole of January, so do watch out on all my social medias, on YouTube, on TikTok. There was a tip a day coming out. There's 3 more blogs coming out on how to manifest what you want in your life, and you're getting a flavour now of what it's all about. So enjoy your manifestations. I can't wait to hear what you manifest. Share some of those manifestations with me. Comment, let me know what you think, and have a great, great manifestation time. Bye.